Let's talk about healthcare. There's some things that I think we need to discuss. The reality is that healthcare M&A is, in my opinion, at an inflection point. Like any other industry, it's experienced the challenges of a high interest rate environment. And so a lot of the private equity firms have really struggled to hit the same multiples that they were offering, sometimes extremely high multiples just a couple years before. But I do think that there are two headwinds that we really need to take into consideration. First and foremost is that the Medicare Advantage landscape appears to be shifting to a much more negative tone. We have a reduction in reimbursement rates that many of the different payers are assuming, sometimes up to 15%, when over the past 20 years, we've assumed increases every year. The second aspect is that one of the few things that both Republicans and Democrats can agree upon is that they're not comfortable with private equity in healthcare. If you look at the New York Times articles and various other articles and various types of publications and news sources, the reality is that there's growing pressure of trying to limit the availability of private equity in healthcare.